Today, Rupert goes in search of a birthday present and visits a very unusual place in Rupert and the Blue Moon.
There's a little bear like you've never seen before, who's a lot of fun. Children everywhere go to love him more and more. He's the number one. There's a million stories to be told of the things that he's done, and he's gonna share them all with you, so come along. Rupert, Rupert the bear, everyone sing his name. Rupert, Rupert the bear, everyone come and join in all of his games.
Tomorrow will be Mr. Bear's birthday. What can I give him for a present? Rupert thinks. I mean, he's got everything. I'm really very pleased with the roses this year, Mr. Bear says happily. Let's take this in for Mummy. It's pretty, isn't it? Says Rupert. Sort of different. It's called a blue moon, Mr. Bear tells him. Mrs. Bear is delighted with the rose. It will stand out among the white ones, she says. But Mr. Bear thinks it needs a special vase of its own. I must get one, he decides. No, you mustn't, Rupert shouts excitedly. Please. And he tears out of the room, leaving behind two rather startled parents. Rupert sets off happily to buy his father's birthday present. Good morning, little bear. And what can I do for you? I'm looking for a birthday present for my father. I rather thought a special sort of vase. We have a nice little selection here, don't you think? Rupert doubts whether his finances will stretch to any of these. Well, this is quite nice, he says uncertainly. Oh, not unusual enough. The old man is quite definite. Why, I sold one like that only the year before last. Well, it doesn't have to be big, you know, says Rupert anxiously. It's just to hold a blue moon rose. The effect on the old man is startling. A blue moon rose, you say? Ah. He rummages under the counter. What about this, then? He says triumphantly. How much does it cost? He asks. In used stamps, decimal coinage, or fairy gold? Rupert's really worried now. Well, I was saving my shillings, but I think they're only worth 5p each. Oh, that depends which way you look at it. If you multiply by 100 and take away the number you first thought of, you're quite rich. Rich enough to buy that vase? Rupert asks, excited. You only find a thing like this once in a blue moon. Rupert isn't sure what that means, but it certainly sounds special. Rupert hurries home as fast as he can. He's longing to have another look at his exciting piece of shopping. Luckily, there's no one about. It's got to stay a secret until tomorrow. Oh, made it. Once in a blue moon, he thinks as he unwraps it. I wonder what that means. It certainly looks like blue moonshine. The little vase startles him by moving of its own accord, sending tingles up his arm. Oh, funny, he thinks. I must have pins and needles. Suddenly, the vase begins to crackle and behaves most alarmingly. It hurls itself out of the window. Rupert tries very hard not to cry as he picks up the pieces and puts them in a bag. He's too upset to wonder why the sparks are still dancing merrily in and out of the fragments. Why do you imprison my friends in a bag? Says Willy Wisp indignantly. What friends? Rupert is too miserable to say hello. The sparks, of course. They were pleased to be let out of the vase. Were they? I'm glad somebody's been pleased. Willie realizes something's wrong. Hey, me old Rupert, then, he says. Tell Willie. Rupert describes the whole dreadful catastrophe. And now Daddy won't have a birthday present. Even if I could find another, I haven't any money left. Keep the pieces carefully now. Don't throw any away. I'll be back tonight, and we'll see what we can do then. Well, do we really have to wait until tonight? You'll see why, says Willie, and he's gone. Well, there's nothing for it but to wait. And even the longest day comes to an end. Rupert tells himself he must go to sleep, just in case Willie doesn't come. But Willie does. Got the pieces? Good. We'll go this way, it's quicker, he says. Hang on. They're caught up in the blue moon's glow. The whole world shimmers down below. Up they rise, and higher yet, the two of them in silhouette. Quite soon they make a downward swing, and Rupert stares like anything to see a castle in the air. It grows and grows, and then he's there. Rupert finds that he's not alone. Did you have a good journey? The boy inquires politely. Do please step this way, says the girl. Rupert isn't sure which amazes him most, their charm or their dazzling blue cloaks. Would you like a flower from my garden? The girl offers him the most beautiful rose he's ever seen. I say! Rupert is quite overcome. Even Daddy can't grow them like that. Well, it's a blue moon original, you see. The only one of its kind. Rupert is thrilled with his new present. Is everything here as unusual as this? Every single thing, he's told. You too? At your service, says the boy. You only find children like us once in a blue moon, says the girl. Otherwise, we simply don't exist. Then perhaps you can help me. Rupert tells them about the broken vase. Would I find another one here? He finishes hopefully. They agree that he's come to the right place. We mustn't be late for school, says the girl. Come with us, says the boy. You'll enjoy it, and Sir is sure to know what to do. Sir is giving a geography lesson, especially for Rupert. Now, here's the earth, he explains. Here's the moon, and when it's blue, here are we. Any questions? Please, sir. Rupert is puzzled. Where are you when the moon isn't blue? Sir finds this a difficult question. Nowhere, he decides at length. We only happen when it is. Lesson over. Please, sir, says the boy. Rupert has a problem. I'm not surprised, says Sir. He asks such funny questions. When they explain about the vase, he's most relieved. Oh, this is much easier, he says. Show me what it looks like, would you? Rupert doubts whether he's artistic enough. But the chalk takes over for him. He's astonished at the result. Well, that's it, sir, he says. Do you happen to know where I can find another one? Sir really can provide the answer to this question. And it's yes. Rupert is just about to thank his new friends when they disappear. When Rupert wakes up, he's sure he dreamt it all at first. But the blue moon rose and the blue moon vase are there to prove he didn't. Mr. Bear is delighted with his birthday present. Just what I wanted, and so unusual, he says. And this is for you. Oh, there's nothing like this in our garden. They both want to know where Rupert managed to get such lovely presents. I'm afraid they can only be found once in a blue moon, Rupert tells them.
All of his games. Rupert, Rupert the bear, everyone come and join in all of his games.